Hello, my name is Heidi Morales, and this is the second video response. I am going to be covering the platform, or otherwise known as El Hoyo. This is a Spanish sci-fi horror film that explores themes of class struggle and social inequality. They're a rather unique premise. This film is set in a prison, but it is a vertical prison, and their food delivery is actually the platform itself, leaving the very top layers to be able to pick and choose whatever food they want. But this also leads to greediness and gluttonous in the food at your top layers. By level 50, there's really not much to eat. So that means the rest of the layers get little to nothing. And I will be going over Gregon, our main character, as I felt very connected to him while watching the film originally. I did go back and watch it a second time and again dive deeper into why I think his transformation is just so captivating. He starts off as a passive observer and then becomes increasingly proactive in how he can confront this oppressive system around him. I think he also wrestles a lot with his survival and his ethics on what he ultimately thinks is more important. And this ultimately fosters a solidarity among the prisoners around him. And I feel like this symbolizes hope against the oppressive system. Leaning into why I think it is so captivating, his journey is really his struggle with survival and his own morals. There's a complete moral conflict the entire film, as again, he starts off as a passive observer. He just looks, he doesn't touch the food for days, and then ultimately falls into the trap of El Hoyo. He becomes very greedy with his food, but is just trying to survive at the end of the day. When he's moved to a very low level that does not receive any food at all, that's when I believe his tactics really change of this is fight or flight, and I have to do anything to survive, although he's with a cellmate that almost constantly threatening his life. This is when I believe Imaguri, his second cellmate, excuse me if that was pronounced wrong, really shows him that this isn't just about survival. It is about a resistance to this oppressor and how he can try to help the prisoners around him. After Imagori dies, Gregon is really set on a mission to either escape or at least die with a message. Imagori, I feel like, is his guardian angel in a sense that shows him that although they have the access to eat, they can still provide for prisoners below. I feel like this is what sets him on his very end goal, end game route of him wanting to die with a message and show the oppressors that they don't really have power over them.